his performance in that game?
I just think his ability to key and diagnose. The game, the time that I've been around him in fall camp to now, I think the game's really slowed down for him. He's a lot more comfortable in what we're trying to do defensively and what we're asking him to do. And so the more live reps he can get, the better he'll get.
Is there an instinctiveness with him that's special, that's different than other guys?
Yeah, I mean, he definitely can pull the trigger quickly. We talk about keying the triangle, and that's the first uncovered lineman to the tailback, and he does that pretty well. I had an opportunity to see it in fall camp before he got injured, and then, throughout the practices here until you saw him in full game action as a middle linebacker. He's a special player.
What is the key to activating Christian Recker and kind of getting him to where he was early last year?
Well, he's been close. He's had a lot of production from a quarterback hurry standpoint, and he just hasn't got the sacks maybe that he had last year. There's a lot of things that he does for us that's kind of unsung, whether it be movement up front or taking on a tight end that maybe the eye of the game doesn't really see. But I've been pleased with the way he's played, and I think his plays will come. He and I have talked about it. He's not going to press. He's going to keep doing what we ask him to do, and he'll be fine.
What are some of the things you kind of working on this week to try and replace Porter, and especially how productive he was as a pass rusher?
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to be able to replace him in a lot of different areas. Just his leadership, his work ethic, his help with younger players, and then the way he played on the field in a lot of different packages for us. So, we just got to kind of plug and play like we did last year when we didn't have him, and we've got a myriad of guys that fit that position where he left vacated, where you're talking about Christian or Jake Lichtenstein or Connor Murphy.
Do you get any reassurance from the fact that Christian was productive there last year and Jordan Isef was pretty productive at the Predator spot before? Like, does that give you
we got confidence in our guys. I mean, we're not going to change what we're doing defensively. They know the system, and we're still going to do the things that we've done. We just don't have Porter.
This week, you had to replace Cam. And you got probably 15 tackles out of two guys that had never started before. Can you do that this week again?
Well, I mean, it's you'd like to think so. I mean, those guys prepared well. They prepare well every week. They just haven't had their opportunity yet to get on the field. And I was happy and proud with the way they played, and they demonstrated that their hard work in the meeting room, in the film room, and at practice paid off. But that week's behind us, and we're moving forward and trying to get better this week.
Is that as well as you guys who played, a game plan for 3 quarters anyway? I mean, did they execute it as well as you could hope?
I mean, there were some things that you obviously would like to have done better. But any time in this conference you can hold somebody 20 points or less, you feel like you had a decent day. And we were right at that at the Arizona game, and then last week as well.
Let's go one more. What has Utah done better the past 2 weeks on that?
They've run the ball better. They've got themselves in a lot more manageable third down situations, and therefore they're winning on first down. So that's their offense is very impressive, and it's a completely different style offense than what we faced last week in Colorado.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.